All right, man. The Detroit Lions, as we know, they're currently sitting at 7-1. One of, if not the very best team in the entire NFL. And with Aiden Hutchinson going down a couple weeks ago, they felt like they needed to go out and get themselves another pass rusher to get a little bit more juice on that defensive line. And I think the decision to choose Za'Darius Smith was the perfect choice. I mean, we're talking about a veteran guy. You know what you're going to get out of him. He's currently on pace for double-digit sacks this year, already sitting at 5 halfway through the season. And if you can get a guy that's going to have double-digit sacks and add him to this defensive line that hasn't even looked that bad without Aiden Hutchinson, I really do think this defense is going to get so much better because of it, and it really does just make a ton of sense because if you can get a guy like this for as cheap as they got him, and it could potentially be the difference in you winning a Super Bowl and not winning a Super Bowl, it's a no-brainer, and I think we're going to see him have an impact immediately. So what I wanted to do for you is go into his last couple of games, look at how he's been able to play, and see what he's going to bring to the table for the Lions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, man. So on the first play right here, you see Za'Darius Smith is lined up right here. The Browns like to line him up inside sometimes to help him get mismatches, which is something I think we'll see the Lions do as well. When teams are in obvious passing situations, we've seen a lot of coaches want to put their good pass rushers inside to get them going against guards because they're so much more athletic and they can blow by them, and that's kind of what you're going to see happen right here. So Joe Burrow's going to snap the football, and as you can see, Za'Darius Smith kind of gets double-teamed by the guard and the tackle, but when the tackle bumps off of him, it leaves Za'Darius Smith one-on-one with the guard, and all he has to do is give a quick step in and then swim across him, and he gets a free rush to the quarterback. Not only shows his explosiveness, but also his veteran moves that he's still capable of using, and you're really going to be able to see it from this end zone angle right here. So 99 is Za'Darius Smith. He's right here. So watch him right here. So he's going to get pushed by Orlando Brown. Boom. Kind of gets a little bit of a double team. Once he feels that he's in a one-on-one with this guard, he's going to give a hard fake in, and then he's going to swim off of him and throw this guy off because he's more athletic, he's more powerful, and he's able to get back to Joe Burrow pretty quick for being in a double team. Boom. All over Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow doesn't have a chance. Now, usually, if you get double teamed like this, if you do get a sack, it's going to take 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds because you don't get a one-on-one. But right here, Za'Darius gets bumped by one guy. It's left one-on-one with another guy, and he still is able to get back to Joe Burrow extremely fast, which I think is super, super promising. Now, on the next play here, we're once again going to see that guy Za'Darius Smith lined up on the inside, and he's just going to be standing up so he has a little bit of room to run to make a guy miss and then get back to the quarterback fast. So the Browns right here are obviously sending this guy on the outside. They're trying to get Jayden Daniels to step up, and they're going to have Za'Darius Smith come on the inside, and hopefully he can win in one of these blocks and get to Jayden Daniels, and that's exactly what happens. So the Browns, they spread out their defensive line to help these two guys get one-on-ones. So you get this linebacker coming around, which causes the tackle to push him out here, which causes Jayden Daniels to have to step up or he's going to get sacked. And then all you got is that guy Za'Darius Smith one-on-one with this guard, and I'm taking Za'Darius Smith every single day of the week against a guard like that. And he easily just swims across him, gets back to Jayden Daniels in a hurry, and gets the big-time sack. I expect the Lions to use him in this way a lot, especially on long third downs, like I said earlier. And right here, you see why. They did it a lot with Aiden Hutchinson, and it worked out a lot. It helped Aiden Hutchinson get more pressure than he already was getting. And right here, Za'Darius Smith gets a running start. Boom, makes one move, throw him off, up, already back there. Jayden Daniels has no shot. I love watching him go against running quarterbacks because obviously it's a lot harder to take these guys down. But right here, Za'Darius Smith is able to do that. Throw him off, get back there, hit Jayden Daniels for a big-time sack. Outstanding job. Next play right here, another outstanding job by that guy, Za'Darius Smith. All the Browns are doing right here is they're trying to contain because they obviously are playing against Lamar Jackson. So both Myles Garrett and Za'Darius Smith are containing. They're trying to keep Lamar inside the pocket. But what you're going to see happen right here is Za'Darius Smith is going to get this tackle upfield, and he's going to be containing. Then he's going to spin off of him inside and get Lamar for an easy sack. So watch it right here. The defense keeps Lamar in the pocket like they were trying to do. And right when Za'Darius Smith sees that and he sees Lamar coming his way, he's going to spin off, get in there to Lamar, and sack him, and Lamar's going to have nowhere to go. That's just an outstanding job once again. Obviously, he didn't make the tackle, but he's the reason this tackle was made, because if he doesn't spin in here, Lamar Jackson probably is able to get out of this. So watch Za'Darius Smith, number 99 on the left side of the screen. He's containing. He sees Lamar in the pocket. Spin out. He's there. Leads to a big-time sack. Outstanding job. Now, what I love about Za'Darius Smith is he's not just a great pass rusher, he's also a really good run defender, and you're going to see that right here as well. So Za'Darius Smith is lined up right here. He's standing up, and the Ravens are obviously in a common run formation with 3 tight ends. So Za'Darius Smith is obviously thinking run, and what you're going to see happen is him blow through the line of scrimmage, find the running back, make the tackle for a 0-yard gain. That is a huge deal. It's going to make this Lions run defense that is already really good even better. What I want you to see right here is not only does he make the play, but he also does his job at a high level. So his job right here, if the run is going away from him, is to sit and be there for the cutback. So if this running back was a cutback, Za'Darius Smith is in his way, so he's not able to do that. But what happens here is Za'Darius Smith just blows through this tight end, and he settles, and when that running back just kind of sits here, he runs in and makes a tackle because there's no threat of the running back getting outside of him. So the tight end, as you're going to see, is going to try to wash Za'Darius Smith down here when he comes, but Za'Darius Smith is too explosive. The tight end isn't going to have time to do that, even though Za'Darius Smith is lined up outside of him, and that shows a lot about how explosive this guy is. So watch it. Boom. Explodes off the ball, shrugs off contact, is able to fight through it, sit there for the cutback. When this running back doesn't cut back because Za'Darius is there, then you can fall in and make the tackle. Great job. You're going to see a lot of this from him on the Lions whenever he gets there. To go along with what you have in DJ Reader and alim mcneil, who are both also really, really good run defenders. Great stuff. Next play here, Za'Darius Smith, once again standing up on the end of the line of scrimmage. The Chargers are just running the ball this way. He's going to blow through this tackle with his explosiveness and make the tackle for a loss this time, which is obviously a huge deal to slowing down drives. So he sees that Quentin doesn't get the ball. He sees the ball is going to the running back. The tackle has no shot of blocking him because his first step is so quick, and it leads to a negative 1 or 2 yard gain. So watch it right here. You bring this tight end over to block. I know I said tackle, I meant tight end. And what he's going to try to do is wash Za'Darius Smith out, but with this tackle coming here, he's going to be able to squeeze through this gap because he explodes off the line of scrimmage and be there for J.K. Dobbins, making the tackle for a negative gain. Absolutely outstanding job. Watch him blow off the ball here when it's snapped. Boom! Fire off the ball. Get your arm on his leg, trip him up. Great stuff. So overall, I really do think this was a great move, especially for what they got him for. It's a low risk, high reward, and I think he's going to help out this team a ton and make the pass rush better than it currently is. And if that happens, and he's a good run defender as well, the sky is the limit for what this defense can do, even with Aiden Hutchinson not being healthy. And I really do think it has a chance of being the missing piece that this team needed if they want to go all the way. But of course, that's just my opinion. So let me know your thoughts about this trade in the comments below. And with that being said, I'll catch all of you guys in the next video.